Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Class Action Megapark. In the last episode I worked on this water coaster over here. Off camera I added some more plants, some more foliage, just to make it look a little bit more swampy. It's mostly done by just making sure there's less water and more plants. And I'm going to do that throughout this area. Anyway, in this episode there are several things I want to do. First of all, I wanted to add a few buildings on this island, just like I did over here with these pirate-style buildings. I think that will make the area look much nicer, and it's just nice having some shops and stuff like that over here. Next, I want to add another ride over here in the spooky area. It will just be a very simple ride, and after that, finally. I wanted to make a new ride over here. Well, you've probably already seen the thumbnail. I wanted to make a big maze here. And of course, this being Class Action Megapark, it's not going to be a normal maze, but again, it will be a little bit more exciting for the guests. Anyway, to start off, I will start placing some shops and some food stalls over here. Alright, I just did something which the game didn't like. This shows exactly why it's important to enable autosave. I did lose a little bit of work, but my game autosaves every 5 minutes, so it isn't too bad. Alright, that's the foliage pretty much done in this area. Now, I will add some more details here, but I'll do that off camera, because I could spend a lot of time just tweaking the foliage here, and that's not what I want to fill this entire episode with. Okay, one extra little detail that I do want to have here is some extra tree branches, and actually I can actually use this Giga Cozy track for that. So I'll try to add some tree branches that are simply arching over the path here in several places, and I'll try to make it look nice. Alright, I think this pair of tree branches here is enough tree branches for now. I may add some more later, but I think for now it's already overgrown enough. Alright, I want to quickly focus on this area over here. Now here I'm just going to place a simple ride. I just want to have a twist here. Of course, like all the other rides, the twist does have a twist, but it's going to be a simple twist. One cool thing that's added in the new save file format of OpenRC2 is actually that you can remove the platform of a ride. So I'm going to use that here to actually remove that and just place a dark path under it. I think that will look pretty cool. Now, how will this twist be special? Well, let's just say it's an endless twist. Let's see how high we can jack up these stats. Alright, the area is not fully completed yet, but this ride is now done at least. So this is Endless Twist. Well, I have the feeling a lot of these guests will be queuing for a while, as the capacity of the ride isn't that great, and it takes very long to complete the ride. 8 minutes of queue time. Well, yeah, there's probably attractions which have worse queue time. But yeah, as you can see, the stats are very high. Must be quite a torture for the guests to actually stay on this ride for that long. Alright, with that ride done, I think we can move to the back of the park. And over here I want to build a maze. And we'll have some special elements. Alright, I've now built my maze here. Now it's actually kind of a strange maze. So guests enter here, and if they walk the correct path, they actually have to walk these ropes to get to the other side. And the ropes pass over this bubbling goo. You definitely don't want to fall in there. And when you've passed here, you have to pass over the bubbling goo again. Over here, there's a little grinder where you definitely also don't want to fall in. When guests have made it through this part of the maze, there's actually a part with some carnivorous plants. Yeah, definitely also want to avoid those. Here's a little rickety bridge. And then finally, guests go pass through this little house and then back to the exit of the ride. Now I'm going to tweak this ride a little bit more. Maybe I'll just change this into water with some alligators in it. I think that will actually look nicer than such a large puddle of bubbling goo. But yeah, overall I'm quite happy with how this swamp looks. So I'm going to open it and see how the guests like it. Alright, this episode's already getting quite long, so it's time for me to wrap it up. I will be adding some more foliage off camera, so in the next episode this maze should look much more complete. But I'm already quite happy with how it looks, and I think this water here in the middle instead of the bubbling goo actually does look much better. I also made some of these crocodiles swim around here. They're one of the boats for the log flume. I think they work quite well here. It's nice to add some movement to this area as well. Alright, it's time to add another patron to the park. And a new patron just joined. So let's put a patron here. The good thing is there's a footpath over here, so he can just walk around inside the maze. And his name will be Alacella. Right, Alacella, thanks a lot for the support. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy your spot in the park. Now, there's one more thing that I actually wanted to do. Something which I forgot. It's just a simple little trick. So I want to have a place here to scare the guests. So I'm going to add a ride which just consists of one station piece. Gonna put in free fall drop mode, and let's find a nice ride to add. Alright, this is just a simple little trick. Just put one station piece, put it in free fall drop mode, and put any train on it. And when you open it, it will actually move forward on the station every now and then. And yeah, I think this dragon train will act nicely as a monster to scare any guests that are walking by here. Just a funny little detail to add. Alright, I hope you enjoyed watching me build. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider giving it a like. It would really help out my channel. I hope you enjoyed watching me build, and I'll see you again in the next video. See you later.